What's up YouTube? Ryan back today with another sports card video. Today I'm going to show you all how I crack a PSA slab. Welcome back to the channel everybody. If you watched my PSA reveal video, I said I was going to be doing this, but this is a Brett Beatty Chrome autograph PSA 9 and an Aaron Zavala PSA 9 autograph as well, the Aqua Lava refractor. So basically, I took the risk in sending them the PSA knowing that they probably would come back 9s. So hoping maybe get lucky, come back at 10. But these were actually in my to send to BGS pile because I do believe they'll get 9.5s at BGS because I know the Zavala just has surface flaws and I think Beatty's the same. I'll have to look at it once I get it out. I do want to say that before I start, that whenever you crack a PSA slab, you are at risk of ruining the card. And I could absolutely ruin these two cards right now on camera. So you got to be careful. You got to be safe. What I'm going to be using for this is a pair of pliers that I bought off Amazon. I think they're like 10 bucks. They're super heavy duty. And then I have a little flathead here, smaller screwdriver. I couldn't find my big flathead, so hopefully this will be fine. I think it will be. So if anyone has cracked slabs before, you know, SGC is the easiest, and I would say BGS is the toughest. PSA is kind of in the middle, where it's not too bad, but you have to be careful because the outsides of the PSA slab are very strong. So let's do it. So basically what we're going to do, I'm going to start on my card because this one's my brother's. This one's my brother's, so I'm going to start on mine. And if I make some funny faces, I apologize because I just don't want to get hit with this plastic because you just don't know what's going to happen. So basically we want to crack the top of this slab here. And with these, it makes it really easy. Like I said, they're very strong. So now we have a little opening, right? I'm probably going to go ahead. I'm going to crack the other side too. I'm probably going to do a couple cracks just to play it super safe. Some people will try to rip it open just from the one side, but I want to make sure we have as much exposed as possible. Like I said, it is pretty easy with this pair of pliers. And then basically what a lot of people do, they'll shove this flathead in there and then they'll pry it open, right? I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to play it the safer route since I have these pliers. I'm just going to go all the way across the top because, like I said, I want to play it safer. Again, nothing's ever safe, but it's safer, I would say, to do it this way. So now we got the label out, and I'm going to have plastic everywhere in my room. I usually don't do this in my room. I've never recorded myself doing this before. I usually do this in like the garage. So basically now what we can hopefully do, and man, I haven't done a PSA slab in a while, but you can fit this screwdriver in here and kind of start to pry it open. As you can see here, start to pry it open a little bit. And I don't know if that's going to be easy to see or not. We can start kind of playing around with, and you got to be careful now because, all right, we got one side done. See if we can get the other side. I'll flip it over. There we go. Sweet. So we got both sides open now. So ideally, with our hands now, it'll just crack around the sides. You got to be very careful because anything can mess up this card at this point. But now we just got to get it open. Got to get it open without it breaking and scratching the card, things like that. I'm going to pull it closer to my body here just so I can use a little more precise. And we got it enough to where we can slide this card out. Very slowly. Perfect. All right. No damage to the Beatty, I don't think. We'll just inspect it just to make sure. Nope. So yeah, there's a couple surface scratches, very minor. So I think it would get like a 9 on the surface, like at the worst. Maybe even BGS would give it a 9.5 on the surface, but it's not bad at all. All right, success number 1. We got the Beatty out. It's clean and ready to go to BGS. All right, I'm going to put this one aside for now because who knows where this plastic's going to fly for the next card. And this one I'm going to do a little bit quicker because I think I'm going to make a short out of it actually. So we'll see what we can do here. But it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to try to get these corners off first. Dude, this plastic is flying all over my room. Like I said, I usually do this in the garage. I usually do this in the garage, where we're going to go straight across the top. Sweet. Man, all right. Luckily, this is my own room. My wife can't get mad at me for it. Yet, at least. Then we got the label out. Cool. I kind of like keeping the labels. Kind of before and after pictures are kind of fun. So then, let's do one more crunch down here. One more crunch down there. Cool. And then let's get on under. Again, we want to pry it open just so we can get both sides open, and then go ahead and peel it out. And there you go. Heck yeah. All right. 2 for 2, no damage. Let's clean it up a little bit, and then I'll do a little out. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope this was helpful, because honestly, this is a very important thing to kind of know how to do in the hobby, because I know everyone's been there. You send a card out to PSA or BGS, SGC, HGA, whoever you want to grade with, CSG, and you just don't get the grade you want. And you just know it deserves something better. You just know the grader just for whatever reason was upset that day and just gave it a bad grade. We've all been there. This is important, because especially if it's a non-numbered card, you can keep sending it, because they will not know the difference. Apparently, I've heard PSA is going to try to correct that, but as far as I know, they haven't done it yet. The other companies haven't done it. When it's numbered, it's a little more tricky, but you just have to send it to a different company when it's numbered, and typically you're okay. But outside of that, it's an important thing to know, because sometimes you just get messed up from a bad grader, and this is very good to know. So I hope this was helpful. Again, this is the best purchase I've ever bought. It just makes it so easy. I've tried it with scissors. I've tried it with, an old pair of pliers, like the heavy duty ones. They work so well. And again, this small screwdriver actually worked better than the big flathead that I typically use. So I actually recommend that. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, everyone. As always, if you guys like this video, please get a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think of today's video. Yeah, I hope it was helpful. Everyone have a great rest of your day, all right? See ya!